We went green right after we had our first son. We looked at ourselves in the mirror and said, are we environmentally conscious, or are we environmentally committed? And we recognized that we needed to step up our commitment, and this was one way for us to do that.
Since I don't have any children, this way I'm doing something for other people's kids to try to get a technology that will help them live in a less carbon enriched atmosphere.
It's the right thing to do.
There are a lot of good reasons to go solar.
Absolutely. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but it's sunny in Arizona.
I feel really great about our decision to add solar panels to our home. I think we're pretty innovative, and we're leading the way in terms of what families will be doing in the future.
And the reality is, I'm going to save about $1,000 a year.
There are a lot of reasons APS customers are going solar, including protecting the environment, cleaner air, energy independence, and of course, taking advantage of today's financial incentives. Meet some APS customers who have invested in solar electricity for their homes.
I see the ability to produce clean electricity as being only a positive.
I think it definitely improved the value of the home, and in fact, I would guess if I needed to sell my house tomorrow, I would recoup my investment immediately.
At current electricity rates, we'll pay the investment off in probably 6 to 8 years.
The payback time frame for a solar PV system depends on many variables, including the uncertain cost of fossil fuels. What does not change is the fact that Arizona enjoys more than 300 days of sunshine every year. And unlike other energy resources, the fuel from the sun is and will always be free.
At the end of the 9 years, I will be basically producing free energy.
It takes care of itself. I don't have a thing to do with it. It just sits there and does its thing.
Behind me you'll see 40 solar panels. They're set up in 2 different arrays, and they connect to an inverter which converts the power from AC to DC, and then I either use it in my house or whatever I produce in excess goes onto the grid.
Dean has signed up for the net metering program that allows him to accrue credits during the day when the panels on his roof are generating more power than he is using. Then later, when he is using more than his system is generating, he takes back the excess power for free.
With the solar system today, the power production that I use goes into the house if I need it, and any excess production goes onto the grid for other APS customers. Down the road, I plan to add an additional array and get a hybrid vehicle, and when I do that, I will be generating power all day long, putting it onto the grid, and then at night when I plug in my car, I'll take it back.
An electric car is what brought Roger to solar power.
Well, I got these panels installed because next year, about June, I'm going to have a Tesla Roadster car, an all-electric battery-powered car driven, and I wanted to try to go as green as I could on the car. So one way to do that is to get solar panels to replace the electricity I'm going to be using to charge up the batteries. My wife passed away just about 2 years ago. In a couple of days, it'll be the anniversary of her passing. And when I saw the Tesla and asked the question out loud, anybody here object to me getting a sports car? There was no answer, so I know she must approve. And so I think she wants me to have a little red sports car.
If you can ultimately, in the long term, save money, while at the same time helping our environment, helping our political system, helping our country's economic status, it's just a win-win situation.
I figure I'm doing my part, helping reduce the energy requirements on APS. They're helping me, I'm helping them, so that's great,
At APS, we couldn't agree more. Solar power is energy smart and good for Arizona. It's pollution-free and helps us be more energy independent. We encourage you to watch the video on how photovoltaic panels work, the videos on solar water heating, or learn more at aps.com.